You care for
Mike,
bringing it up?
yeah.
I was gonna talk about.
Let us pray. Our Father in heaven, we thank you for another great day on this earth, and we thank you for the many blessings you've given us. We ask now that you'll watch over these proceedings and they'll be pleasing in your sight. Watch over us in our daily lives, bring home the military safely home to their families. Guard, God, and direct us with the end we mock unto thee. In Jesus' name, amen.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Phillips, will you have roll call?
Mr. Mashburn?
Here.
Mr. Patrick Stewart?
Here.
Mr. Gary Stewart?
Here.
Mr. Smith?
Yep.
Mr. Wallace?
Here. You have a copy of the agenda in your packet. There'll be one addition. Number 8 will be resolution request to Scottsboro Planning Commission. We'll add that to the end of the agenda. I'll hear a motion to approve the agenda with that change. Mr. Keith Smith makes the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Patrick Stewart seconds. Any discussion? All in favor indicate so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? You have a copy of previous minutes in your packet from September 10th. I'll hear a motion to approve minutes as written.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Patrick Stewart makes a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Gary Stewart seconds. Any discussion? All in favor indicate so by saying oh. Aye. Don't say oh. I meant to say oh my. Any opposed? Being no old business, we'll move to new business. First is consider resolution to amend resolution 2018-01-02 relating to the Goose Pond boat launch expansion. I believe those numbers I just had, was looking at that. Those numbers changed. The total project changed from 612,000 and change to 418. And I believe it's a change in our match of 153,000 down to 104,000. Is that accurate, Mr. Mayor?
Yes, sir.
Yes. I'll hear a motion to approve the change to the resolution.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Patrick Stewart makes the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Gary Stewart seconds. Is there any discussion? All in favor indicates by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next is consider budget amendment for the airport projects. I believe the total projects would be a budget amendment of $6,706.80 for all projects proposed at the airport. I'll hear a motion to approve the budget amendment. Mr. Keith Smith makes the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Greg Mashman seconds. Any discussion? All in favor indicates by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Number 3 is consider approval for bass fishing tournament for 2019. This was a tournament that was proposed for 2020. The organization wishes to move it up to summer of 2019, and we would have discussions during the budget hearing process for financial purposes. They need a green light to move forward with their planning at this juncture. I'll hear a motion to approve moving the bass fishing tournament from 2020 to the summer of 2019.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Patrick Stewart makes a motion. Is there a second?
A second.
Mr. Gary Stewart seconds. Any discussion?
Do we need to put a financial commitment to that?
It's in next year's budget, and I think we can handle that during the budget hearing this evening. Any other discussion? All in favor indicates by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next is announce appointment to the Downtown Redevelopment Authority. I believe you have a letter of application in your packet. Do I hear a nomination for appointment to the DRA?
Ms. Maggie Hilton, she was the only one that applied. I make that motion that we appoint Maggie Hilton to the DRA.
Mr. Patrick Stewart nominates, makes a motion, to appoint Ms. Maggie Hilton to the DRA. Do I have a second for the nomination? I'll hear a second.
Second.
Mr. Greg Masham, seconds. Any discussion? All in favor indicates by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next is announced appointments for Water, Sewer, and Gas Board. You have letters of interest in your packet. I'll hear nominations for Water, Sewer, and Gas Board.
I'd like to nominate Bill Parks and Thomas Crum. Excuse me.
Mr. Smith nominates Mr. Will Parks and Mr. Thomas Crumley. All right, sorry.
I decline.
Mr. Bill Parks and Thomas Crumley. Is there a second for Mr. Smith's nomination?
Second.
Mr. Gary Stewart seconds. All in favor indicates by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next is announce municipal judge and assistant municipal judge appointments. We did not have an applicant for assistant municipal judge. We will hold nominations for municipal judge at this time, and this will be contingent on acceptance of compensation and terms. Is there a motion or a nomination for municipal judge?
I nominate Scott Berry.
Mr. Smith nominates Scott Berry for municipal judgeship. Is there any other nominations? Is there a second to Mr. Smith's nomination?
Second.
Mr. Greg Mashman seconds the appointment of Mr. Scott Berry as municipal judge. Any discussion? All in favor indicates by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next is announced municipal prosecutor appointments. You have letters of application. Is there a nomination for municipal prosecutor?
Mr. President, I'd like to ask that we table this appointment for the moment, that we request from the city court an audit telling us of the number of cases, the type of cases, the disposition of those cases, so we can see where we're at with the court system and revisit this our next council meeting.
Mr. Keith Smith makes a motion that we table the nominations for municipal prosecutor appointments and request a report from the municipal court as to caseload. Is there a second for that?
I'll second.
Mr. Greg Mashman seconds tabling of the appointment. Any other discussion?
Yes, I'm going to have to, I must recuse myself from the vote either way.
All in favor of tabling this issue and requesting a report from the court system indicates so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Next is resolution for request to Scottsboro Planning Commission. We had passed a resolution some 5 months ago making a request to the Planning Commission. When we asked a few weeks ago about the status of that, the response was that they were confused at the request. After reading that resolution, I will admit that the wording was somewhat confusing. I do have to say that I'm a little disappointed that it took us 5 months to hear back that was confusing. I worked with Mr. Kinnemer and rewritten that resolution, and I'll read it for you. Whereas the city of Scottsboro has an average household income below that of the state and national averages, and whereas the city of Scottsboro has a need for quality, affordable, entry-level housing, and whereas the members of the city council believe that a review of the city's rules and regulations is in order to ensure that the city does not unintentionally inhibit the market for entry-level housing. Therefore, be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Scottsboro as follows. The City Council of Scottsboro requests the Scottsboro Planning Commission's input and recommendations on reducing subdivision and other regulatory requirements to minimum levels that provide for public safety and quality while allowing for growth and development of entry-level housing. Be it further resolved that the council requests this matter be considered at the commission's October meeting, resolved this day of September 2018. I will hear a motion to approve the rewriting of this resolution.
I make that motion.
Mr. Gary Stewart makes the motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Greg Mashman seconds. Any discussion? All in favor indicates so by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? There are no delegations. We'll move to reports. Mr. Mayor.
Don't have anything tonight, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Mr. Master.
I don't see Judge Strider here, but I just want to extend the thanks to him for the service he's done in being the city judge. Thank everyone for coming.
Thank you, Mr. Master. Mr. Patrick Stewart.
Just want to thank everybody for coming out and, Gary for his budget hearings tonight.
Mr. Gary Stewart.
I don't have anything to say.
Mr. Smith.
In regard to the tabling of that, the prosecutor, the court system is supposed to have given us this report every year. Thinking back, I can never remember getting one. So that's one reason is to have them, they have like 2 weeks to get that together and get it to the council. I think it's important for us to know what the court system is doing. And that's the reason that was at this time. And that's all I have.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. I don't have anything to report this evening. I do appreciate everybody being here this evening. I'll hear a motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.
Mr. Patrick Stewart makes the motion. Is there a second?
I say.
Mr. Keith Smith seconds. All in favor indicates by saying aye.
Aye.